The Selah Police Department has joined the growing number of law enforcement agencies purchasing body cameras. Cap KVU's Emily Goodell talked to the police chief about how the technology will help them to comply with new police reform laws.
Selah Police Chief Dan Christman says by April or May, his officers will be wearing body cameras from Axon, the same company that makes their tasers.
One of the things that made it a lot easier to pick them is the taser and the camera communicate with each other. So if the officer draws the taser for any reason, the camera activates.
Christman says they need body cameras to comply with a new law that requires them to video record interviews involving juveniles or felony suspects. He says without body cameras or dash cams, officers are having to bring those suspects back to the station's interview room.
Which has its own issues associated with it, because when you deprive someone of their liberty to move about freely, you've effectively arrested them.
Christman says they need to be able to do interviews in the field because the new laws require more proof to take someone into custody.
We used to say, I have reasonable suspicion to believe that you just committed a crime. And that was enough to take you into custody and bring you back to the station. Now I have to bump that up to probable cause. You know, greater than 51% certainty that you actually were involved in this.
Christman says officers either have to gather enough evidence for probable cause or rely on people willingly coming back to the station.
We've had time after time where people in the field would say, you know, yeah, I'll talk to you. But now we have to shift to, can you come in on Tuesday? And then Tuesday comes and now they don't want to talk. So it is a new obstacle for law enforcement. There's no question about that.
Christman says he hopes having the body cameras will resolve a lot of those issues and help the department and the community in the long run. In Selah, Emily Goodell, Cap KVU, local news.
The Selah City Council has agreed to pay for the body cameras as well as a part-time public records clerk to deal with video requests.